Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to do a quick update with you guys and let you know how I'm doing. I've just been busy with everything with my house and my yard, and didn't realize that it takes so much work to actually clean and keep a yard clean, because mowing like every week, it's insane. But I also have this part-time job, and an incident happened there that I wanted to talk about. So there was, I was at work, and this car came right for me, and he was gonna go. He could have easily just went around me, but he chose to come right for me and threaten to hit my car, come at me, and then turn his steering wheel like super fast when he got close enough to my car. And then he came around and he drove really slow, like he didn't make a full stop. So then I thought, okay, well, I'm just gonna try to get him to stop so I could talk to him and see what his problem is. Like, why is he even coming at my car like that? So whenever he came around and he was driving really slow, I asked him, I said, I was about to ask him, and then he yelled at me and he said, "You're parked in the way, you can't be parked there, get the fuck out of the way, and you're blocking the road." And I was just like shocked, like, what? Why is he even yelling at me? So then I just, wanted him to stop so I can talk to him. So then I said, "What did you say?" And I yelled out my window. And he was driving by slow, and he just kept going. He didn't stop to see what I wanted or anything. He just kept going. So then I thought, well, that was rude. And I'm going to pull up. So I just pulled up out of the way. As soon as I pulled up out of the way, and I was sitting there, and I thought, well, now I'm out of the way. So if he decides to come back, then he comes back around the other way, and this time he's bringing some stuff, some garbage, or a grill or something he had in the back of his truck. He brought it and he dumped it, and then he went to where I was parked and went behind me, and he got the fence that was behind me. He took the fence off and he went and put it in the back of his truck. Right whenever he was doing that, I then got out of my car and I was recording him, and I went back there and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, that's not your property." And then he just looked at me and he just threw it in the back of his truck and he took off. Now for me, it might have just seemed like some little incident that happened, but with everything that I've been through, and with, just trauma in general, and having, anxiety and PTSD, it's like whenever an incident like that happens, you don't just, or just blow it off. To me, I was like, I was angry, and I felt attacked. I felt like this was personal, like he had something against me, and I started getting scared. And then right after I started getting scared, then I wanted to cry. And then I started crying. And I was just like bawling. And I didn't know what to do. And I was just like, felt helpless. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even bothering nobody. I'm just here doing my job. Then this man just comes and harasses me. So then I call my mom and I tell her what happened. As I'm telling her, I'm crying, like losing it, because I feel helpless, and I feel like this guy's gonna come back, and if he does come back, I feel like I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna get more angry. And you know, whenever I get angry, I already know, like, I can't really, I know I can control myself, but I mean, I just feel like I can't do anything. Like, my hands are tied because I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to deal with the police in general. Well, anyways, I called my work and I told them what had happened, and that's whenever they told me that I did have to call the police, and they were going to call the police also. And so we made a police report on it, but the whole incident really caught me off guard, and it really shook me to my core, to where, like, I was like so angry and sad and felt helpless, like I couldn't do anything, you know. And then I thought, I don't like feeling like that. I don't like feeling helpless at all. And for somebody to make me feel like that, it made me more angry at that person and this man who I don't even know, who just now I witnessed him. I put up a net because he took the gate, he threw it in the back of his truck, and he drove off. So then I go and I put up a net, one of those, it was a net I found, somebody threw it away from their trampoline. So I went and put that up, and I just now seen him go and get that net and take it off, and I don't know what he did with it. I haven't went over there to go see, but I'm just like, why is this man like so upset with the fence, with whatever is going on in his life? I don't know, but I was just like, wow. So that was my day yesterday. So to me, like, whenever stuff like that happens, I just feel like I want to run. I want to run away, and I want to just get away from everything, and I couldn't do that. I just came home. Before I even came in the house, I was bawling. I didn't want my kids to see me like that, so I just stayed in my car, and I was just sitting there crying. I was like, oh, this makes me so angry and helpless. But yesterday, I thought I need to get out of my head. I need to just get this whole situation, just put it behind me. We made the police report, everything. Just put it behind you. So then I just like, I didn't have enough gas money, but I just found all the change that I could, as usual. And then I went to the lake, which was nice. The lake was awesome. I love to be at the lake and just, whenever you're like in the water and you're just floating and you're out of your mind and you're not thinking about the bad stuff. But yeah, so that was my little getaway and my treat for myself because I just needed to get away. But I wanted to update you guys with that. And also I did another video where I read a book. I think it was like the second chapter of John Lamdeer's book. Anyways, the video, I don't know, it's not uploading, and I borrowed a phone to do that video, and now I no longer have it, so I just end up doing that again. I also created a new intro, which I don't know if I really like, so I'm gonna try to make a new one. And look how shiny my face is. But I was mowing today outside. I got sunburn real bad. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that whenever you're having a bad day or like a situation like that just triggers you and puts you back into that place where you don't like to be, where I don't like to be whenever I feel helpless, the best thing to do is just to get away like I did. And then but yeah, I'll catch up with you guys again. Thanks,